Hello viewers, and welcome to yet another episode of the Auschidys Trust Show, a place where we talk about matters disability inclusion. And by inclusion we mean we want our sisters and brothers who are able differently to have a normal life just like us, to go to, to have access to education, to good health care, to job opportunities and things like those. Welcome, my name is Maureen Kaveke, and in today's show we have a special lovely lady. I will allow her to introduce herself to us later on. But meanwhile, I will ask the Auschidys Trust founder, kama kawaida, Mr. Martin Kilavi, to say hello to us. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Maureen, for yet another opportunity of and having us in the show. And I hope our viewers, you are enjoying the show and you're having a great time and you're learning a lot about disability. And thank you so far for the support. Yeah, and today we are in for another treat. Yeah, so feel much welcome, and let's do this. Yeah.
Yes, and so viewers, today we are in Kajiado County, and I felt like honoring our lady today by putting on this. Jennifer, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And it is so nice. It feels so nice to be in Kajiado County.
Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome to the show, and please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you very much. My name is Jennifer Moitarin. I'm from Kajiado County, that is in Maasai land. And the person who is speaking to you has a disability. And the disabilities which I have is a person with visually impaired. And in fact there are two types of impairment. And for me, I'm totally blind. And regard of that, okay, let me say that apart from being totally blind or so and forth, I have education. Bear in mind that I have education.
You are learned.
Yeah.
Educated.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
That's a good intro.
That's good, Jennifer. The other name was?
Jennifer Moitarin.
Moitarin.
Yeah.
Sova.
Eva.
That's nice. I mean, how can we come to Kajiado not even say their greeting, really?
You got that?
Yes.
That's a good one.
So Jennifer, maybe you can start by telling us who Jennifer is. You are born in a family like maybe of how many people? Are the others like you, or you're the only person with this disability? Just briefly, your background, basically.
Okay.
Very briefly, actually.
Yes. As I told you, once again, is Jennifer.
Moitarin.
Moitarin. Yeah. I was in my family, born of. Okay, so we are 6 in our family, 4 girls and 2 boys.
And you are which born? I mean, where do you come in the
which
6?
number?
Yeah, which number? Which
Out
number
of
are you?
6.
Okay, I'm the third born.
You are the third born. Yeah.
There's
a reason why we're asking that. You'll know later.
Yeah. And in the family, it is only I myself who has a disability problem. Others are okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Jennifer.
Yes.
I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited to hear your story. Especially Maureen, especially Jennifer, coming from the Maasai community, which is a little marginalized in this country, and seeing a young, beautiful girl like Jennifer, who has a disability, defying all the odds and coming out and to speak
boldly
about it boldly. I mean, it's another level. It really encourages me. And so, Jennifer, I wish to ask you, Tell us this. You've gone to which level of up to which level of education so far?
Okay. Now I started my education while I was young,
Yes.
since primary,
Yes.
and with a lot of challenges.
Uh-huh.
Knowing that, in our area,
Yes.
it is not just easy for a lady, especially
Yes.
with a disability,
Yes.
to pursue his studies or her studies or their careers.
Yes.
In fact, in my community,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to say so, they don't take that for granted, that a person with disability can go to school,
Yes.
can learn, can be someone. But for me, I can say that it is taken the Almighty God hand for me to go to school and study, and now I am someone, because now I'm in another level. First, I went to college. I went to high school, finished the Form 4, and then I joined the other colleges, that is Machakos Institute of Social and Sciences.
What did you study there?
I study community development and social work.
Oh,
In Machakos, she
Yeah.
said.
in
Yeah.
Machakos Technical.
Yeah, in Machakos, Kenya Institute of Social and Sciences.
Okay.
Yeah, I studied
Okay.
a course,
Yes.
community development and social work, and I attained a credit. That was back in the year 2015.
Wait a minute. Jennifer,
Yeah,
you're taking us too fast. I want to understand. Before you got the credit,
yeah,
okay? You went to primary school.
yeah.
You went to high school.
Which
Yes.
one actually?
Yeah, which one? And again, Maureen, we also need to understand. She's visually impaired. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally, allow me to say blind.
Yeah.
For communication purposes.
Yes.
Jennifer is totally blind, our viewers. And this is a story here. She has gone to school, she's still studying, and I would like us to know from you, how do you manage to read?
Okay.
How?
Okay.
I mean, you cannot see.
Yeah, but okay, I got from you. Yes, I cannot see, but I was started by introducing the integrated programs here in Kajiado.
Okay.
Yes, I joined AIC Girls Primary School.
Okay.
That was when that was 1990. Let's say 1995. Yes, 1995. Because at that time
Yes.
it was hard for me to go to school, so I just got a donor
Yes.
who just came and found me just sitting at home and decided to take me back to school. But that time it was challenge, because no at that time no one the school I was, there was no any teacher who knows how to train somebody with visually impaired
So were you trained to use the braille?
to use the braille.
Oh,
That was the beginning. I started my learning,
okay.
starting
Or
with
using the braille.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
and orientation mobility. That is how to use the white cane.
Orientation, mobility.
Yeah.
Orientation, mobility, our viewers, we are also learning here, is how to use the cane.
Yeah.
Can I touch your cane? Can I show them?
Yes.
Or you can show them because you are the user.
Yeah.
This is tell them what this is. This white cane that.
This is the white cane that I'm talking about.
Yes.
And this white cane, for those, I hope you can see
They can see.
there is some writings that which is being indicated here, so that
Yes.
if a person with visual impaired goes with this white cane,
Yes.
especially in roads, because that is the dangerous places like that one,
Yes.
it is respected, because
Yes.
when somebody sees you, it shows that that person has a disability,
And it reflects.
and it reflects.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So people should give way, actually, like
Yeah.
the motorists.
Yes.
You know,
What did
the
you call
road
that?
users.
Mobility?
We called it white cane.
No.
Okay.
There's a term.
Mobility orientation.
Orientation.
Oh, that is called mobility orientation.
Yeah.
The use of this cane.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
But Jennifer, even before we go to your college life,
Yeah.
I think it is important, Martin, for people to know which high school she went to,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
someone could be at home
Yeah.
with a child, you know, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In like you, and they're wondering, where do we take this son of ours or this daughter of ours? Which school? Where?
Who is visually impaired?
yeah,
Where
who
did you
is
go
visu-
to
yeah.
school?
Yes. As I was talking about the AIC primary school, then at that time, the school again decided to give me a transfer to Thika School for the Blind. That is a special school.
Thika School for the Blind.
Thika School for the Blind.
Yes.
There I studied until class 8. And then I went again to Thika School for the Blind. That was high school. That is where I finished my Form 4 level.
No, I get it. A very famous school, actually,
Yeah.
for that
Yes.
matter.
And every time AIC Kajiado keeps on coming
Coming,
back.
yes,
Coming back.
yes.
So congratulations AIC
AIC.
Kajiado for the great work that you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations Thika School for the Blind
Yeah.
and the other institutions that are taking care of the disabled. We salute you. We love you. Continue with the good work.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Jennifer, can you remember maybe the name of the sponsor who took you, you know, from your home to school?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
His name is called Sepo Pisola.
Sepo Pisula.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, my goodness, what can we say as Auschidys Trust Show?
Sepo
What can we
Pisola.
say?
Hey. This-
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations.
We are honored. We are seated here because of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And the parents, Maureen,
Thank you very
and the
much.
parents as well. I think Jennifer, you have an amazing, amazing path. You have amazing parents
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
even-
they've allowed you, they've given you permission,
Yeah.
and entirely your whole family.
Yes.
Or don't you think so?
They have supported you,
They've
right?
supported
supported me in,
Yes.
in so many ways.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Yes.
that's perfect.
Yeah,
That's
because I thought maybe in the Ma community or generally in the Maasai land,
Yes.
even girls going through school from
Yeah.
primary, secondary, college is a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Yes, going by the many episodes that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yes, concerning the
And also,
education.
Maureen,
Isn't it?
the
Is it that
nature-
easy? That have they accepted the girl child? I think for the boys, for the males, it's easier. Have they accepted girls to go through school?
At a times,
Mm.
from many years ago,
Yes.
they have not to. But nowadays, now that the world is
Ah.
is coming to be so digitalized.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So
now
now girls are now also
going to
Going to
school.
going to school.
They're not being married off
They are not
at a
married
young
off.
age.
They go by their own decision making.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice thing to know.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Very
that's
nice to know.
That's
Wow.
Nice. That's nice.
Congratulations to your community also. Yeah, for also allowing the girl child. Yeah,
Yes.
for empowering the girl child.
And
through
Maureen,
education.
this kind of inspiring stories that we are hearing from such young persons like Jennifer, they are
Yeah.
really inspiring, and they're bringing a lot of hope and changing. It's a game changer.
Yes.
This generation is a game changer. And so thank you so much for what you do.
Yes.
So, Jennifer and Martin and our viewers, you'll allow us to go
Oh, it's about
for
time.
for a short break.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember, we are at Kajiado County,
Yes.
and we are seated next to a lovely lady by the name Jennifer.
Yes.
Jennifer has a story to tell us. Jennifer is here to inspire us. Please don't go far. We'll
And
be
enjoying
right
the
back.
lush.
Yes. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Dear viewers, welcome back to our show, and thank you very much for always tuning in.
Yeah.
I mean, we do not take it for
No.
granted, sparing your time to watch these shows.
Sure.
Uh-huh. And so before we went for the break, Jennifer, we were talking about something.
Yes.
But right now, how old are you? So that I know what to ask you next.
I'm 27 years old.
Yes, Jennifer is 27 years old.
Only.
Yeah, very young. But why I asked about your age is because I want viewers out there to know that you've been able to conquer this disability for this long.
Yes.
27 years is not a very short time. Yeah?
Yeah.
And being on this earth for 27 years, I'm sure you faced some challenges, especially so that you are visually impaired.
And a girl
And a girl for
from
that
the Ma
matter.
community.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Jennifer, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
can you please share with us some of these challenges, especially the pronounced ones, yeah,
Yeah.
that you have encountered in your journey, in your 27-year journey growing up as a blind girl?
Yes. Oh, wow. The challenges I face.
Yes.
I was, let me say, the most challenge that especially as person with visually impaired encounter is that we have to seek for assistance for any help that needed, especially if you want to go for somewhere, you want to go for a place, like let's say you want to go to town, you first of all need to have a guide, somebody who can assist you to go there. And some in some areas, before you being educated, it is so, I don't know how to put, but it is so sad that even sometimes people ask, hey, then this they are asking, they come and ask, like the time they are asking my mother, this child that you have, do you think that he will be a helpful person in life? And because my mother always knows God, because there is a good thing I realized in lifetime,
Yes.
that if you know God, at least you can fear
Amen.
some of these things.
Amen.
That God, the eyes of God is on me.
Yes.
So my mother used to tell them, for now, she is not helpful. But
It will reach a time.
It will reach a time that this lady should be helpful in one way or another, because I'm not going to wait for another person to help me. I will just be with her. Bear in mind that God has a purpose for her to be like that. So there is some of those challenges. Even my mother was hated. She was neglected. Yeah, by the family. In fact, because my sight got lost when I was 3 years old. And then they told my mother that, in our family we don't used to have these things happening. Maybe you have just gone to another, you have just gone out of the marriage boundaries, and then you brought this, and it is just a kind of witchcraft. But later on, my mother advocated to me, and she said, now because you are neglected me because of this lady, I'm going to take an action. In fact, it was so sad, because even my sisters, because at that time it was me and my sister and the brother of mine, both of them were being, even they were, every time they were being told, you don't have your mother. Your mother is no longer a human being. She is an animal. So as they grew up, they only know that their mother is no longer a human being,
because
of
of you.
me.
My
And
goodness.
And sometimes the other villagers comes and discourages her. Don't take this girl to school because you know their life is expensive. So and you may be helping her, and then another times he will come and even not helping you in one way or another.
It's like a waste.
It is just they take a person with disability as a big load.
Jennifer,
Yes.
all this time, where's your father?
My father has gone.
Oh,
Passed away.
he passed on.
When I was
Sorry,
3
sorry.
years old.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But your mother is very strong.
Very strong
I
woman.
love that spirit.
My goodness.
Yes.
Mama Jennifer, you're doing a great job. But Martin, again, I am, okay, for lack of a better word,
Yes,
I am
Maureen.
shocked.
Yes, Maureen.
How insensitive can we be?
Yeah.
You know, listening to Jennifer and the way she has narrated the things, the ordeal they've gone through. You can imagine even people telling the mother, rejecting the mother
Yeah.
because of her. You can imagine even going to an extent of saying that she, how can I put this?
Maureen, it's not Jennifer alone. There's a lot of
Alimpata
stigma.
inje.
Yeah.
So she.
There's a lot
not
of
in the-
stigma
my goodness.
that surrounds
Wow.
disability. There's a lot of judging. And in the course of all this, and that's why we have this program,
Yeah.
because we want to bring these issues to the public, that they will know better. That when you are so loose with your words, you're loose and careless with words, and you're saying like what we just heard from Jennifer, you're hurting an already hurt person.
Imagine. Somebody is wounded.
Yeah,
you
somebody's
wound them
wounded,
more.
yeah.
It's like putting the salt into
Yeah, no, it's like,
injury.
and then you rub like this, you
In
know.
a wound.
Yeah, and I think it's up to time has come for us to change this narrative and embrace disability.
Yeah.
These persons, they could be your own daughter, they could be your son or your mother or your friend or your father or your sister or your brother. And I think it's an opportunity that God has availed all of us to express love. You know, when you love Jennifer, when you help Jennifer cross the road in safety, within the safety limits, you're expressing love to her, and you're supporting the disabled. And that's the call that every time I come to the show, that's a call that I put forward to every one of us. But not be careless with words and throw words all over. You hurt. You hurt somebody who's already down. It's not easy to have a child like this and to raise them up to this level. So please, let's be careful with our words.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Well said. And
Jennifer
again,
is doing very well anyway.
She's doing very well. And again, Martin, I think if there's any better time, if there's anything like that, if there's any better time for people to show others love, is when they have children who are able differently.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
instead of the family and the society rejecting Mama Jennifer and telling her all manner of things which are despicable, actually, they are despicable. Some. Yes.
Very bad.
Kama umeelewa chenye amesema, some are despicable, unthinkable. I mean, why are we so judgmental? Why do we take the position of God, judging others?
Because disability can come to anybody.
I mean, yes. I want to remind you.
We're all candidates.
Yes, there's an acquired disability, Jennifer. You could be, God forbid it, someone could be going somewhere and then all of a sudden, oops, an accident happens. What happens? Maybe you lose your limbs. Something happens.
You become a member.
You become a member. Jennifer. So, why are we so judgmental? Judging others who have been created differently.
It's wrong.
Guys, friends, dear viewers, and I'll continue calling you dear viewers, this has to come to an end.
Absolutely.
Yes, let's support them. Let's show them love instead of rebuking them. Let's show them a lot of love. Let's support them. Yeah?
Yeah, again, I would also want to. I saw a laptop here, and Jennifer, this is your laptop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you sure this is yours?
Yes, this is my laptop.
Jennifer, do you use this?
How
thing?
does she go about
Yes.
it?
Jennifer,
That side.
you use a laptop.
Yeah, I use
Go
a
on,
laptop.
go on. Show us how you use it. And by the way, you are an expert in IT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I help? Can I help you? Okay. So how do you manage? Because you cannot see Jennifer. How do you manage?
I can manage because the laptop I has in me, it has a software by the name JAWS.
JAWS,
Yeah.
the software.
This laptop has a software
A software
called JAWS. Okay, okay.
And JAWS in itself means job access with speech.
Wow. Job
Yeah.
access
job
with
access
speech.
with speech.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because
wonderful.
and also we have another software, but it is not here, by the name NVDA, and we also have Orbit Reader.
Okay,
Those are for the visually impaired.
okay,
Yes, for them to access
yes.
the information,
Information, yeah.
because the speech
Yes.
it directs the person on what to do in the laptop or in a computer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like you speak and then it picks.
No.
Ah,
It talks.
it talks back to you.
Yeah, it talks, and it shows you what you want to do. Like now.
And you show us something small.
Maybe she can
you are-
illustrate.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jennifer, please illustrate to us how this happens.
It helps a person with visually impaired to access to know how to write, to read, and to explore information inside the computer, and to show their directions. In fact, there is some of the white canes that talks, because this one of mine cannot talk.
Huh?
But we have some white canes, talking white canes, that shows you where you want to go. It tells you
I'll
if
hold
you
this
want
for you. I'll hold it.
if you want to go to Nairobi. It tells you that you have to have a vehicle for you to travel, because where you are going is so far, so you need to a matatu, and it shows the direction, like if it has a hole, if there is a hole there, it tells you that move this ways and this way. Yeah, and it shows you the time and the hours that you are when you are in a vehicle. It tells you now you are in Mulolongo,
Oh.
15 minutes for you to go
Allah.
To get to Nairobi.
to get to Nairobi. So
Amazing. Amazing.
we are in a
Technology.
technology world.
Wow, technology.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow. So now
Okay.
you're doing IT. You're doing IT.
IT,
You're
yeah.
doing IT in college,
yeah.
and we said the college
In
is
Masai Technical.
Masai Technical.
Yes.
Sure.
Institute, yeah.
Wow, wonderful.
Yes. And there we are making them to understand that that a person with disability can also learn, study, and also teach. In fact, before I went to the college, and before I introduced them that I can do this, I want to study IT. Even them, they were wondering how do you do it? But then I showed them that I can, and now all the teachers are good. They can help me in one way or another. Although we don't have a special teacher there, but they get to know how we can how they can assist us. Yes.
Jennifer, you are in Masai Technical on a program called what?
On a program called Work and Respect.
Can you take the next few minutes and talk about, tell our viewers what work and respect is, because that is one tool our viewers that we've been using to advocate for disability inclusion. Let us hear in the next few seconds about work and respect from Jennifer.
Yes, Work and Respect project is a program done by CDSK,
CDSK is Cheshire
Cheshire.
Disability
Cheshire
Services Kenya.
Disability Service Kenya.
Wow.
It's through Lillian Foundation.
Yes,
Lillian Funds.
Lillian Falls.
Yeah.
Yes.
There they help us to know more about disability, and also introduce what we call advocacy and lobbying, and also they empower us on how we can acquire the skills,
Yes.
so that we can be helpful in the society, and in the county government itself, and in the world. Yeah.
Wow.
Jennifer, because time is running short.
Yes.
Can you tell us briefly, as a program Work and Respect, you as a person living with disability,
Yeah.
has it changed your life?
Yes.
And how?
it changed especially to me. It changed my historical background.
Yes.
Because since I was just at home, and I've been looking for a job here and there,
Yes.
and even I went up losing hope, saying that now because I have no one to advocate for me to get a job,
Yes.
despite of the challenges I was facing and even having some depressions, maybe some stress,
Yes.
Kesha Disability Service
Yes.
came to me, and then now I'm in school.
Good.
Just to get more about the stress I have and focusing on on what I will be in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Wow.
so much. Thank you so much.
Cheshire has done an
Disability.
amazing job.
Yes.
CDSK.
CDSK.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I call them our mother
Yes.
partner?
Mother,
That is our mother.
Mother partner, by the way. He's so proud of you. You're
CDSK.
changing lives. Cheshire, you're changing lives.
Yes,
My
you're
goodness.
changing lives.
We are so proud of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Cheshire Disability Services,
Services,
is our
CDSK.
mother. Is CDSK is our mother, and we are so proud to be born of you as Auschidys Trust. And thank you for the support that you are doing. Thank you for the great works that you're doing on the ground
Yeah.
to help the disabled and give them a bright future. We are so grateful, and we will do this together and get this to the next level.
Yes.
Thank you too, Lillian Fons, for supporting.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So are you able to illustrate anything like for a second? Our director tells us that our time is up. Or able to do like, you can write your name using this?
I can write my name using this laptop. I can search something in the internet.
Can you
Okay.
search?
Yeah.
We have
Maybe
2 seconds.
Because of time, I don't know. What?
She's doing it.
Oh. Yeah. Can I talk for a second?
I want you to know that we are supporting you. Continue doing this great works, okay?
Yes.
And continue spreading the gospel about disability inclusion. Go out there and shine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, continue working very, very hard in school.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am sure
And Masai Technical
you'll be,
as well.
yes.
Thank
you'll
you
be
so
of
much.
much help
Yes.
to this society. Not
Yes.
only to your mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also to the
To the society at
To the
large.
society at large.
Yeah.
Yes, you're
Yes.
doing it. And we are so proud of you.
Yes.
Continue encouraging others who are battling various disabilities.
Yes.
You know, people are living with various, who are able differently actually. Yes? Continue encouraging them. Be the ambassador.
Yes.
Because at least your story is inspiring.
Yes.
And I'm sure many people are going to be inspired. Yes?
Yes.
Anything else that you would like the world to know?
I would like
Any kind of help or anything in a second?
yeah. I would like the world to know that disability is not inability, and what a man can do, a woman can also do. And in other words, we used to say, because don't let the world to imitate you, but it has to imitate the world.
Wow.
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 Powerful
Wow.
words.
Powerful.
Disability
Is
is
not
not inability. Allow the girl child, allow the boy child
Yes.
same space.
Yes.
Yes. they are able, they are capable of doing things. Thank you very much for those powerful words. Mr. Martin?
Oh, thank you, Maureen. Today I don't have much. A lot have been said by
Yes,
Jennifer.
yes.
Thank you for having us in the show. Thank you, Maureen, for the great work that you're doing. We do appreciate you. And thank you to our viewers. Thank you for the support. Continue subscribing, continue watching and sharing this content. This is the only way that we can change the perception in the community and create more awareness. Otherwise, thank you so much. God so bless you. See you again next week.
Jennifer, how do we say kwaheri in Masai?
Sere pokin.
Sere?
Sere.
Sere?
Sere duo.
Sere duo.
Sere duo metama yanantaya.
I give up. I give up.
Just say Mari.
Sere pogin.
Sere po again.
Yes.
We are saying kwaherini sana. Goodbye. Until next time, please keep tuning
Yes.
in our channel. Yeah. Continue Martin has already talked about it. So continue subscribing, continue liking the stories, continue sharing. Share. For me, sharing the stories is more important.
Yes.
Continue sharing the stories so that we reach a wider audience. Thank you very much for your time. See you next time.
See you.
Next week, actually, with more stories.
Mabe.
Bye bye.
Mabe.
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 Hello.
Mabe.